the boys to entertain you, with music and laughter to help you on your way. So raising the rafters with a hey, 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 with songs and sketches and jokes old and new. With us about, you won't feel blue. So meet the gang, cause the boys are here, the boys to entertain you. B-O-B-O-Y-S, boys to entertain you.
Hope you're not taking too much luggage, Ashford. We've only got one jeep calling for us, you know.
It's so difficult to decide what to leave behind when you've gone leave. Don't you find that?
Yeah, just think. 10 whole days away from this stinking, steaming jungle.
What sort of things will we do at the hill station? I mean, is it like Matlock?
No, not really. Well, we'll wear civvies, of course.
Well, they do that in Matlock.
There'll probably be afternoon teas, cocktail parties, maybe even a dance. La-dee-da-da, la-dee-da-da, da-dee. I beg your pardon.
Do you think there'll be any girls?
Well, there better be. I'm not dancing with you. Oh, that reminds me, I haven't packed my white dinner jacket.
I hope the Sergeant Major's not late with his jeep.
We promised to be here at 5, and we're not due at the railhead till about 8, are we?
I think the Sergeant Major's awfully efficient and all that. Hasn't it been nice not to have him for a couple of days?
Oh, dear. It's in a bit of a state, isn't it? Needs a bit of a going over with the iron, I think.
Not to mention a bucket of whitewash.
It's not funny, Ashford. Punkawalla, do you think the Dobie Wallow could do something about this?
Sir, Dobie Wallow से क्या करेगा? आप पैसा करें, give it to charity. Gloria, what did you do that for?
Because I'm bored. Bored. We've not done a show for 2 weeks. None of you got any talent. And him, he just sits there, never says a word.
That's good. It's not polite to speak with him out.
Somebody is up. Clean Dobie is here for the picking up.
That's it. That is the most exciting thing that's happened all day. Our laundry's come back.
What time's the next tortoise race?
The 2:30. And Greta Garbo here is 2-1.
She was even money last time. What happened?
Ah, she's been nobbled, poor soul. Somebody fed her a saucer of the Charwalla's tea.
I haven't seen a woman for 108 days. 6 hours and 35 minutes.
Why don't you all read a book?
It's not the same, is it?
Do you know, I don't get on much with books. Well, they're difficult sometimes, aren't they? Well, unless they've got pictures, like.
This one isn't difficult. Mutiny on the Bounty. A brutish and tyrannical master, a crew, pressed into service from the gutters of Deptford. You'd find it entirely relevant to our situation with old Shut Up.
I didn't come from Ned Deptford gutter petal.
Oh, come on. Come on, it's time for the 2:30 tortoise race.
Right.
Yeah, then we better get cleared up or the Sergeant Major will do his nut.
He's not due back for another 2.5 hours. I'm gonna have a bit of a kip.
Mind the race course. Right. Greta Garbo's 2-1. Betty Grable and Shirley Temple are even money. Place your bets.
Greta Garbo.
Betty
Grable.
Grable.
They're under starters orders and they're off.
Come on, Tiffany! Come on, Greta! Get in there, son! Come on!
And Greta Garbo on the outside is taking Betty Grable on the straight.
Give the next race a miss. I'm trying to have a kip.
You... Come here! What the hell do you think you were doing? You was on active service, there's nobody on guard, nobody on patrol, nobody on fire picket. You's asleep, and this place is a shambles. Get up, parade! Move his hand, move his hand! Now you! Come on! Stand from your knees! Go on tight to the knives! Go on tight to the knives!
The Sergeant Major's back already. I'm not half packed.
Neither am I. Well, the jeep will just have to wait, that's all.
Battery Sergeant Major Williams, sir.
We weren't expecting you back for another couple of hours at the earliest.
You better tell that driver to have a cup of char. Hang on a minute, what's he doing? Where's he going? What's he playing at?
Oh, don't worry, Ashford, I expect you'll be coming back.
You will not be coming back, sir, I'm sorry to say. There's a big push on. All movement has been frozen.
Frozen? What do you mean, frozen? We're going on leave.
That is not possible, sir.
Do you mean to say our leave has been cancelled?
Not cancelled, sir. You just cannot go on it, so to speak.
That's a beastly thing to do. I was so looking forward to it. Well, can't you do something, sir? I mean, can't you ring up HQ and tell them to stick it?
No, steady on it.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just...
That'll be all, Sergeant Major.
ओहो छुट्टियां बंद होने से कप्तान साहब को हो गया है सॉफ्ट अपर लिप
Stand still. So, I see what happens when I leave you for just a few hours. Colonel Graham, you look like an holy man what's been stood on his head for a week on sandpaper. Colonel Clark.
Sir.
Do you know what you look like?
No, sir.
You look like a cleaner in a Dago knocking shop. What do you look like?
Cleaner in a Dago knocking shop, sir.
And you looks like the chucker out in a Dago knocking shop. And you, one of the customers. And you, an horrible little garden gnome from the back end of Cardiff. And the Parkins, even you has not shaved. You, of all people, had taken bets on it. Why did you not make that good soldier shave?
Well,
I front! Oh, I see my mistake now. I has been too soft with you. I has let my head rule my heart. Oh, yes, I has mollycoddled you, but that is all over now. I is going to turn you into soldiers. Now, when you get the order to fall out, you will lay out your kits for inspection, and they better be 100% inarticulate or else. Fall out! So, the men is in a disgusting state, so with your permission, I shall give them an intensive course on soldiering and discipline.
You can do what you like, Sergeant Major. From now on, you're in complete charge. Captain Ashford and I have decided to make the best of it, and we're going to take our leave here.
Yes, sort of holidays at home.
As far as I am concerned, the army ends here. I'm going to have a screen put up, and anything on that side has nothing to do with us at all. You can ignore us. We're just not here.
We're on leave, just as it would be up in the hills.
Well, that suits me a fair treat, sir. Because I shall have drill parades, arms parades, PT parades, double guards, double pickets, jungle training, live exercises, and in 10 days, they will be soldiers.
नहीं साहब 10 दिन में वो स्पाई नहीं बल्कि होंगे very tough puffs
There's one other consolation, sir. No one will see your green and white dinner jacket.
My sweet little Alice blue gown. Oi, oi!
You want to watch? You want to watch you don't get sunburned, Ashford?
Well, I want something to show for my holidays. Do you have any sun oil?
No, I'm sorry, I haven't. Oh, I've got some solid brilliant in.
That'll do.
It's gone a bit sort of runny in the heat. And it's green.
बढ़िया तो क्या हुआ आपको इस्तेमाल करना चाहिए use nice bit of drippings
Right time! Order arms! 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, away! Stand at ice! What's the matter with you? You've only had 2 days, you've got another 8 to go. Stand still!
Hey, Sergeant Major, may we have a drink of water?
No, you may not have a drink of water. You had half a cup 2 hours ago. You're making pigs of yourselves.
I'm totally dehydrated, Sergeant Major.
We're totally deprived.
No, you're not. You only think you is. What you need is self-control and discipline. I will teach you self-control and discipline. Jawala! Egg piano, jolly, jolly! Now, you see this chatty? It's full of clear, cool, sparkling water.
Piala, Sergeant Major साहब.
Thank you. Now get back and sit by that stinking, dirty char urn. Now.
Major, Sergeant Major साहब.
Shut up. Now watch this, boys. Look at that. Cool, clear, gurgling water. Right, you will now show your self-control and discipline. Stand still! Stand still! You'd like some of that, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Something to cool your parched throats? Oh, yes. Just to wet those cracked lips that he's not having any. I am. Stand still! Leave him where he is.
You're not human, you're a monster! You're torturous! You're cruel and sadistic! You're a beast! I'm gonna have water! I'm dying of thirst! I must have water!
Sorry, I've come over a bit fuzzy. Have I missed anything?
Shut up! Self-control lesson number 2. Get your pialas out. Hold them out. Right. You will not drink till I give the order. 1 drop. 1 drop. 1 drop. 1 drop. 1 drop. 1 drop. Stand still! Drink. Stop. Drink. Stop. That's better, isn't it? Right. Now then, you think you was worse off, but you could be a damn sight worse off again. Oh, yes. You think... You think I am statistic? Well, he was right, I am. Stand on 1 leg! Stand on 1 leg, go on! Stand on 1 leg! Stand still. Get them knees up, suggling under your chin. First man to put his leg down on a charge. Stand still. Legs down. Right, stand still. I was going to give you a rest. You've earned 5 minutes. And then you will be back on parade for PT. Move yourselves!
Let's get it on!
Lofty. Are you all right, Lofty?
Yes, I'm all right now. I just felt all swimmy. When we were running in the jungle, I think a little insect bit me through my sock.
He must have a hell of a digestion.
Did you ever see anything like that exhibition? The man's totally deranged.
The next time he looks at my rifle, I'm gonna have one up the spout, and I'm gonna pull the trigger, and that's a promise.
Shooting's too good for him. He wants burying up to his neck in an ant's nest. It's your own fault, Sergeant Major. I wouldn't help you. You've been so beastly to us. I'm gonna keep standing in your face.
There, Gloria, calm down, calm down, calm down. Now, legally speaking, chaps, our only redress is to speak to the officers.
They never listen. They all stick together.
Yeah, who do all the talking anyway?
Yeah, whoever does the talking will be blamed for being a ringleader.
Yes, but if we all wrote a petition and then we all signed it, then they'd have to take notice of it.
Well, that's a good try. Oh, come on. We must try it. I'll go mad. I'm sensitive to atmosphere, you know.
Sirs, we respectfully beg...
No, we humbly beg. You have to be humble to officers, and you sign it, your humble servant.
All right. Sirs, we humbly beg to draw your attention to the fact
that we are being maltreated and subjected to inhuman suffering.
E.g., not allowing us to drink.
And doubling us till we're knackered.
And doubling us beyond the point of exhaustion.
Not that we have anything against Sergeant Major Williams.
But his behaviour is tantamount to megalomania.
And it is our opinion that his mental balance is disturbed.
Right, come on then. We've all got to sign it. There you are.
And then all we have to do is to deliver it.
Oh, Beg's not do that.
Oh, that's all right. Lofty, you'll do that, won't you, Lofty?
Why me?
Because you are little and you won't be noticed.
I'm little this way, but I'm not little that way.
Come on, Lofty, sign it. Right, there you are. Now, it'll only take you a second. Off you go.
Here, Lofty, just wander over aimlessly as if you're going for an afternoon stroll.
In Burma, in the jungle?
Get on with it. Go on.
Go on.
got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. I'll give... Shagden. Come here. What are you doing?
I'm aimlessly going for an afternoon stroll.
In Burma in the jungle. What's that in your hand?
It's a little note.
Give it to me.
It's for the officers.
They's on leave.
No, they're not. They're sitting in the sun on the bums.
To me. I will see they get it on their return.
Look, he's given him the note.
We'll all get hung.
How dare you send those two officers without my permission?
Get up, parade! Move his hand, move his hand! Plane's already waiting! You should be there by now! No problem, needs move his hands! Go on time! Turn it ice!
What's this?
It's a petition, Sergeant Major.
Oh, it's a petition?
It was meant for the officers.
Then I will read it on their behalf. We humbly beg. Oh, we's humble now, is we? Inhuman suffering. This is breaking my heart. Tantamount to megalopneumonia. And it is our opinion that his mental balance is disturbed. Signed, Bombardier Beaumont, Gunner Graham, Gunner McIntosh, Gunner Clark, Gunner Evans, Gunner Sugden, Gunner Parkins. What does this mean?
You've exceeded your authority.
Oh dear, how sad, never mind. You know what this is, don't you? Mutiny. You're that. Mutiny. Now, does anybody want to cross his name off this bit of paper? One last chance. Too late. Now, does you know what we can do with mutineers on active service? For a start, we can flog them.
We haven't flogged anyone in the British Army for over 100 years.
Well, it's time we started. Now, this is what I think of your petition. And this is what we is going to do with it. Have a bit. Go on. Megalopneumonia. That must give you a bit. Now, eat. Go on, eat your own words.
Good quality paper.
Nice to come home.
Come on, Nosh, it's your turn on Stag.
All right.
What's for dinner, Mohammed?
Soya links, sab.
Soya link sausages? Phew! They're not fit for our cat.
We gave them to our cat. Now we haven't got a cat.
Sorry, sab. Sergeant Major Saab said that's all you can have for 7 days.
Here, Lofty, what's that?
I don't know. I feel all shivery and lightheaded.
Oh, you don't look so clever from what I can see of your son.
And Sergeant Major came and took our lamps away. He said 1 lamp's enough for mutineers.
He's in the advanced stages of acute paranoia, just like Captain Bligh in Mutiny on the Bounty.
I saw that film. Charles Lawton, Clark Gable.
Yeah, but this is the real true story. Do you know, he actually cut their water ration so he could water his breadfruit plants? You listen to this. Things came to a head when we were 12 months out from home. Tahiti lay 20 days to the east, and we were on a northwest course, making sluggish progress towards the perils of the Endeavour Straits. Bligh was in a state bordering on paranoia, suspecting that someone had been thieving from his pile of coconuts. He vented his spleen on officers and men alike.
Mr. Christian! Mr. Christian!
Yeah, Captain.
Damn your blood, Mr. Christian, you've stolen me coconuts. I had a lovely bunch. There were big ones, small ones, some as big as your head, and that's saying something, Mr. La-di-da Christian.
I never laid a hand on your nuts, Captain.
You're a liar as well as a thief. You call yourself Clark Gable, Mr. Christian. You look more like Betty Grable. Get the crew mustard.
There's no point in getting them mustard, Captain. They ain't got nothing to put it on.
What are you talking about, you cowardly rascal?
They've had no rations.
They've had petitions, Mr. Christian. I fed them myself.
Get mustard! Despite his rank, Bligh was a crude and oafish fellow. Fletcher Christian, the young, sensitive lieutenant, was clearly at the end of his tether. The sullen crew were a mismatched assortment pressed into service from the gutters of Deptford. There was William Peckover, gunner. Bosun. Matthew Quintal and Isaac Martin, seamen, desperate characters who had been flogged by Bligh. Charles Churchill and Will Mackay. Bob Tinkler, powder monkey. Muspratt and Skinner, sea salts from the West Country.
है हम क्या अपन से हैं इस समंदर में मुझे याद आ रहा है
Devon, glorious Devon.
Discontent was rife among the crew.
I'm fair fed up with a grub. It's full of grubs. How about you, powder monkey?
I'm fed up with powdery monkeys.
That man is insolent. Give him 24 lashes.
Take him to the scuppers and tie him to the rigging.
Commence the punishment, Mr. Christian.
Okay, let the dreaded cat out of the bag.
Mr. Christian, that man has a fine pair of shoulders. Tell him to hold them back. What's that sewer rat of a seaman doing?
I be testing the thongs, Captain, and they're not fit for our cat.
Lay on, bosun.
This is inhuman punishment, Captain. That poor wretch's back is dripping with dripping.
Then put some salt on it.
Couldn't I have a bit of chutney?
Becomes you. It goes your
I am voluptuous maiden from Tahiti. I'm interested in this handsome white cargo. My name is Wantaleo.
Bring that Tahitian maiden here, Mr. Christian. She can help me to water me breadfruit trees.
You shouldn't leave your breadfruit in the sun. It'll get toasted.
Look at that, my lovely boys. Cool, clear, gurgling water.
But the crew were dying of thirst, Captain.
Is that so, Mr. Christian? Oh, dear, how sad. Never mind.
The crew were in an ugly mood. In no time at all, mutiny was being whispered.
Mutiny.
The men were ripe for anything. They surprised Captain Bligh in his cabin.
What are you doing here?
That's right. What are you doing here?
Well, I came on deck to get a sighting.
That's right. You knew you wasn't going to get one in there.
You mutinous dogs! If you kill me, you'll all hang.
We're not going to kill you. We're going to cast you adrift.
Will we break out the long boat, the narrow boat, or the bum boat?
You sailors have boats for everything.
Break out the longboat.
Beautiful clean longboat already, Mr. Christian, sab matey.
Okay, in you get.
I'm going with him. I know he's flogged me and starved me and keel-hauled me, but deep down he's got a good heart.
Will nobody else help me?
Awfully sorry, I'm on holiday.
So this is how you treat your old captain, is it, my lovely boys? You cast me adrift in an open doby basket 2,000 miles from land? This is mutiny, Mr. Christian, mutiny! But I live to see you hang from the highest yard arm in Her Majesty's Navy!
He'll never be a star. He's got no talent.
I'm starving. I feel all giddy and swimmy.
You'll be swimming all right if we don't sight land soon.
Give me some food.
It's no good, Powder Monkey. You'll have to go hungry. We've just finished the last of our petitions.
What are we going to do?
Well, we've still got each other, Powder Monkey lad, so I tell you what I'll do. I'll toss you to see who eats who. You lose.
He's eating my leg! He's eating my leg!
I can't stand it! I can't stand it!
It's all right, Roy. It's all right. It's the only thing to do.
You've been bitten by a snake, Sugden. We've got to get the venom out as quickly as possible.
I hope that doctor arrives soon.
Here, fellas, I think this is him now.
Now, just one more go, Sugden. I must get this poison out. Now, get a grip on yourself.
Sergeant Major, here's some iodine, if that's any help.
Stop him, someone! He's putting chutney on me!
Let's have a look at him. Yes, that's a snake, all right. It's the third today.
The Sergeant Major sucked the poison out of it, sir.
Good. Just in time, by the look of it. Right. My chaps will get him onto the stretcher and we'll move him into the field hospital. You can walk, I suppose.
There's nothing wrong with me, sir.
Oh, you'll have to be admitted, I'm afraid. You've had a deadly poison in your mouth. The slightest abrasion in the gums and you could be for it. We'll have to give you a few shots of serum, pump you out a couple of times and keep you under observation.
How long for?
Well, not more than 7 days at the most.
But these men, sir, I asked to train them. I only had 2 days.
Not a chance, Sergeant Major. There could be serious complications.
But
I'll try and let you have him back somewhere about a week tomorrow.
I think we could resume our holiday, Ashford. You look after the men, won't you, Bombardier?
Yes, sir.
Don't let them get too slack.
Of course not, sir.
Give them some sort of training or something. And most important, don't make too much noise, will you?
No, sir. I promise you won't hear a whisper from us.
Good show. Carry on, Bombardier.
Right, chaps. Back to your chart, boys. Yes, hey. What time would you like Reveille in the morning?
Well, 9:30 might be rather civilized.
Let's say 10 o'clock, eh? Night, fellas. Night, boys. Night, night.
The boys are in, the boys who entertain you. Music and laughter to help you on the road. To raising the rafters with a hey, hey, hey. The songs, the sketches, and jokes of the new. Bring us about, you know the mood. So meet the dance floors, the boys are in, the boys who entertain you. Up to make you forget, so give us a cheer with a hey, hey, hey. Just gather around and put down your gun. There's us so fun, there's plenty of fun. So meet the gang, cause the boys are here, the boys to entertain you. B-O-B-O-Y-S, boys to entertain you.